Salted nuts and seeds are often mistakenly considered healthy snacks, but for people with high blood pressure, they can quietly sabotage cardiovascular health. On the surface, nuts and seeds seem like perfect snacks, nutrient-dense, rich in protein, fiber, and healthy fats. The danger comes when they are heavily salted, turning an otherwise heart-friendly food into a hidden sodium bomb. A small handful, what feels like a modest snack, can contain hundreds of milligrams of sodium, enough to trigger fluid retention and elevate blood pressure, particularly for someone already struggling with hypertension. The problem is compounded by perception. Many people assume that because nuts and seeds are natural, they are automatically safe. Salted versions are sold in convenient, ready-to-eat packaging, and their flavor can make it easy to overconsume. Unlike a salty chip, nuts and seeds don't taste aggressively salty, so people often eat larger portions without realizing how much sodium they are ingesting. This stealthy accumulation of sodium can undermine blood pressure control, even if someone is careful about other foods. For hypertensive individuals, even moderate daily consumption of salted nuts can quietly push blood pressure upward over time, creating cumulative cardiovascular strain. Salted nuts and seeds also create a subtle double burden. Many varieties are roasted in oils high in saturated or trans fats, further contributing to arterial stiffness and cholesterol elevation. This combination, sodium plus unhealthy fats, promotes arterial damage, inflammation, and reduced vascular flexibility, all of which worsen hypertension. Over time, repeated exposure not only spikes blood pressure acutely, but also accelerates long-term cardiovascular decline. Another hidden danger is behavioral. Because salted nuts and seeds are marketed as healthy snacks, they often replace other more appropriate low-sodium options, giving a false sense of security. People may feel they are making a positive choice, yet they are inadvertently consuming sodium levels that counteract the benefits of other healthy habits like low-sodium meals or regular exercise. This subtle misdirection can make hypertension management more difficult, as sodium intake accumulates silently across multiple meals and snacks. The long-term consequences of regularly eating salted nuts and seeds are significant. Chronic high sodium intake contributes to persistent blood pressure elevation, kidney strain, and increased risk of stroke and heart disease. Over years, even small daily doses of sodium can shift a person's blood pressure baseline upward, meaning that what once seemed like manageable hypertension becomes increasingly resistant to lifestyle changes and medications. Arteries stiffen, fluid retention worsens, and the risk of acute hypertensive events rises, all from a snack that may appear harmless on the surface. The safest approach for hypertensive individuals is to avoid salted nuts and seeds altogether or choose raw, unsalted varieties. This preserves the nutritional benefits, healthy fats, protein, magnesium, and fiber, without the hidden sodium that undermines blood pressure control. By making this simple swap, people can enjoy the cardiovascular advantages of nuts and seeds while removing a stealthy risk factor that might otherwise erode their health over time. In short, salted nuts and seeds are deceptively dangerous. They combine the convenience and nutrient density of a healthy snack with a hidden sodium load that can quietly elevate blood pressure, strain the heart, and damage arteries over time. For people with hypertension, what seems like a good-for-you snack may actually be a silent contributor to long-term cardiovascular risk. Choosing unsalted versions is not just healthier, it is essential for protecting blood pressure and overall heart health.